We are here. Good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. Welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack People. On a Thursday morning, we are almost there. We're almost there to this weekend. A lot of people are looking forward to. We are looking forward to, hey, for my people who be on the grind, weekend warriors, working during the weekend. Shout out to them, and shout out to everybody else who works hard through the week and gets the weekend off. Okay, so we are almost there. Power through today, power through tomorrow, and it will be upon us. So let's see who's in the building this morning. My boy Zane Strong, what's the word, man? Appreciate you. Good morning. Yes, morning to the whole Wake and Pack fam. Miscellaneous replay gang in the building, y'all. Good morning to you too, bro. My boy Niehoff is in the building. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Mississippi. My favorite is here. It's Brandy Lewis, people. It's Brandy Lewis. Milto, constant reminder. Okay, so the moderators just then got together and said, we gonna tell HPOV good morning, huh? Okay, so, my moderators are very knowledgeable about the Packers. So this is a subject where we don't have to even talk about, well, we can talk about it. We can talk about anything, talk about the Packers, but it's a subject that I don't think we need any reassurance for, right? And that is the wide receiver position. But a lot of things been happening, a lot of news stories, clips, whatever. I mean, obviously it's June. Ain't nothing going on, but it's good to hear good things. Okay, so, well, the first thing, two of our former players. First of all, Randall Cobb. Glad you're okay. Randall Cobb had a house fire. His family had to get up out of there. Nobody was hurt. Everything is cool. Shout out to Cobby. Glad that worked out. I mean, I know that didn't work out, but glad it just, wasn't the worst of the worst. Nobody got hurt. Jordy Nelson has been in the news a little bit. He just was talking about Jordan Love and the offense and how fun it is, and he can't wait to watch it. Okay, so you got Cobby, you got Jordy Nelson, two legendary Packers. It is time to talk about the Packers that we have now. Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, legendary player in my eyes, my kind of childhood kind of player. Now I'm not sure if he's Hall of Fame or this or that, you know what I'm saying? But, in my time, he was one of the top receivers. He's came out and been praising Jayden Reed. Just praising him. Hey, this man is legit. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Okay. So to have a guy like that, perennial Pro Bowler, All-Pro kind of legendary guy, Chad Johnson, great wide receiver, went to Santa Monica College. I spent some time there. So did Steve Smith. So did Isaac. Wait, did Isaac Bruce too? Isaac Bruce might have went to West LA College. But anyway. So yeah, praising Jayden Reed. Earlier this month or whenever, I did a video about Wicks, how he was voted, I think, by I don't know, it was either CBS, PF, one of these motherfuckers, bro. Dontavian Wicks, first of all, his coach then came out earlier than everybody say, hey, y'all, watch out for this guy. People watching clips of him. But he was he was going to have the breakout season for the Packers this year, Wicks. And another story is saying, or PFF are saying, he's faster than a lot of people think. Okay, so that's that about Wicks. Okay, so what I'm asking is, what the hell is this going to look like? Like, if you got people praising just any and everybody, so I don't hear them saying a lot of this about the Bears receiving core, but you got Chad Johnson talking about Jayden Reed. You got Wicks being voted as possible breakout player of the year. And we haven't even mentioned Mr. Consistent Romeo. Romeo's going to be there. He's going to do his job no matter what, and he's going to come up in big games. Christian Watson, this ain't even about what he could do on the field. We know that. It's just about redemption of, everybody doubting me, people throwing in the towel on me. I've been having injury issues. People don't know how hard that is. He got all those demons he got to fight. So you got to think that he's going to come out and set the world on fire. Bo Melton. Now, What I said last year, toward the end of last year, I said there's no way this guy should even fight for a roster spot. I mean, obviously fight for it. Go out there, do your thing, right? Do enough to earn a job, but like, dude is too talented to not be in the game. So if we getting praise from this person, this and that, like, what is this going to look like on the field? And we didn't even mention the pass catching tight ends. So, you know, the other day, I'm normally Mr. Positive. The other day we came in here and had a discussion. What if we just fall flat on our face? Okay, that was just one discussion. Now it's time to get back to gloating. But this wide receiving core is just like, I don't know, bro. If it's healthy, I really don't see. I don't know. Like, it's going to be problems for a lot of people. And yes, I did see a report Packers could be a top 10 offense also. All these reports, we all know all this stuff means nothing, but I mean, it's good to have reference, man. So you got all kind of top tier people talking about different players on our team. There's not like everybody talking about the same player. Like, there's 2-3 players other people are talking about. Like, bro, I'm just saying, I'm just happy that the Packers are in good hands, literally. Not only with Ed Policy, okay, congratulations to him again, but also with these receivers, bro, to the point where I even mentioned Malik Heath, like it's a couple other guys, so I don't know. I like what I'm seeing, guys. I like what I'm seeing. Enjoying my little vacation, just chilling, waiting on a new program. A lot of grinding today. Hell yes, a lot of grinding today. Shit. I'm about to go get on the grind right now. So it's going to be a later stream today. There's going to be a later stream today for that one. Saying so, little later. I got to jet up out of here. I got to do this, do that. And then I got to come home and grind that bitch up. That's going to take a little bit. So we're going to figure it out. But I will be on tonight. Hey, listen, I don't want to be, I don't want that to happen to me, Milto. He'll hit the like button or get Elka bombed. Okay, whatever that is, I don't know. I don't want it. But as you guys see on the scroll down there, along with the Cash App, hey, like, comment, and subscribe, or Milto will find you. Yes, he will. We don't want to have to do that. We don't want to have to do that to y'all. So just, hey, do your good deed of the day. Hit the like button. Yeah, shout out to Milto, man. Yes, definitely. Thank God Kabi and family is safe. Absolutely. Niehoff, I love me some Jordy. What? White Lightning? What you talking about, boy? Hey, how many times we seen Jordy Nelson just running up that sideline wide open? Like, who the hell was guarding him? He was a fucking dog, bro. A dog, bro. Can never forget this conversation I had with a sorry ass Minnesota Vikings fan. He talking about he take Adam Thielen over Jordy Nelson. I'm like, man, you out your mind, bro. Even though respect to Thielen and what he did, but man, there's levels, bro. There's levels, bro. Jordy Nelson was just awesome, bro. Hey, Zane always good. Zane is always good. Hey, John Boehner in the building. Hey, everybody up in here today, man. Everybody up in here today. I think, it's the first time all the mods done been up in here like that. I appreciate everything you guys do. Showing up, making the show what it is, constantly telling people to hit the like button, and it's just only gonna get bigger. It's only gonna get bigger, and the bigger we get, we might have to have more moderators, and it's gonna be people that we know and trust in here. You know what I'm saying? People that we know and trust in here. So that's just a small token of my appreciation for you guys just coming through every day and making this show what it is, because it would not be what it is without you guys. Remember, I used to just do videos in pre-recorded video form. You know what I'm saying? But it is, I like this setup too, getting interactive, talking to you guys, talking about everything, not just football. So I really appreciate what's going on, man. So shout out to all the moderators, man. Seem like they all in this motherfucker at this point. Grant, big year. I'm shooting a blank, bro. Dubose? Is that who we talking about? That's the only Grant I can think of right now. Sorry if I'm shooting a blank. Correct me. Maybe a new GM, a new head coach contributed, but we watched as wide receivers had to work and break the roster. I watched new wide receivers start from day one. I'm not sure how to view the wide receiver room, transitional, if you will. Oh, I had to read it one more time. Uh, Transitional, I suppose. I suppose it could be transitional, but what would it transition to? You know, it is so good, right? To have so many options with these guys, they can do different things. Is that going to be the new wave though? Right? Like, there's new waves in the NFL. Different kind of like teams and schemes do different things. Could this be a norm for us? The only issue is obviously when it's time to pay a lot of these guys. These guys are around the same years and contracts. That'd be the only issue for me. But I mean, as far as transitional, I think we could transition to something good. You know what I'm saying? But we've always been good at the wide receiver position, right? To an extent. There was a time where we were screaming, "Hey, let's get Davante help." He was like the only guy. But you know, um, I haven't seen, and again, just like Brandy said, a lot to do with coaching, a lot to do with coaching. But I haven't seen, in my Packer lifetime as a fan, like I haven't seen a wide receiver room like this ever. I mean, okay, we know the Jordy since then, since the Jordy, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, James Johnson, since that group. Okay, so we can't act like we ain't seen no great groups, right? And then the one after that with Davante kind of carrying the whole load. So that kind of shows you, when are the Packers their best? When we got Jordy, James, Donald Driver, like multiple receivers, right? So we go back to the number one wide receiver, which everybody wants. We had Davante as our number one wide receiver for, I would say, 3-4 solid years. And you see the result of that happening. And then again, couple years ago, I did some research on Super Bowl winning teams and who their number one wide receiver was, and it really doesn't goddamn matter. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have, right? It's nice to have the security blanket. It's just nice to know that sometimes you could just throw it up and give your guy a chance for a number one wide receiver, but you can pretty much do that. Aaron Rodgers, he kind of makes his receivers better. He puts it so on the point and on the money, the receivers have to catch the ball. Okay, so a lot of that going on, but again, at the end of the day, I'm just really happy about this wide receiver room. Shout out to Turtles, man. Turtles in the building. The Packers prove you can find good receivers in later rounds. Absolutely. Davante Adams, second rounder? Randall Cobb, second rounder? Jaden Reed, is he a second or third? Yeah, for sure. Jordy Nelson wasn't a first rounder. Again, the last first rounder we had in the first was Javon Walker, right? Which I loved. I used to, man, that when that was in high school. I couldn't tell me nothing wrong about Javon Walker. I loved him, bro. Man, Von Lee, can we get Sharp in a Ring of Honor? He's not already. Like, I mean, what is it? Just you can't keep saying like, oh, his career is cut short. So what? What did he do in that career? Within the years he did? Okay, probably did more than people. Again, and that says something too. All right, if a guy plays 6 years, I don't know how many years he played, 6 or 8. If a guy plays 6 years and just put up, kind of like Antonio Brown, he probably played a little more. 6 years and just put up incredible numbers, but just couldn't get up as far as injuries and stuff like that. But then you got a guy 10 years. Not as good, not as impactful numbers. Oh, but he did it for 10 years, 4 extra years. So he's all a famer, this, that, and third. I don't know why he's not in there already, bro. But shout out to Sterling, man. Again, bro, underrated, one of the best receivers in NFL, like ever seen. And then again, man, for them to produce a brother of his, like Shannon Sharp, his own Hall of Fame career, he credited his whole career to his brother. I mean, I know that's being nice. I know that's probably what we train to do, but again, if your older brother playing, you a couple years behind him, you pretty much living through him and watching what he does and then doing what you do. So it does make an impact. So Yeah, shame that he's not in the Ring of Honor. Ted Thompson, Ted Thompson, Mike McCarthy versus Goot and LaFleur roster philosophy taking some getting used to. I'm for all the changes. Definitely. And it's just glad to see that changes are happening. Why? Because, Packers are known as a farming system. No owner. We do stuff a certain way just to keep afloat with contracts, this, that. But like I said, with policy, yeah, he's going to go with the mold. Yeah, they're going to give him the blueprint of how to do this and how things have been done in the past. But there's going to be, hey, he's responsible for the Titletown deal. Hey, let's get some more sightseeing around here for people when they come to the great Green Bay, Wisconsin. They got something to look at. Atrium, whatever the hell else they got, stuff like that. So him moving in that direction seems like will be more of a factor in media type things, because policy just looks like he cares. I mean, obviously he cares about football. That's number one. But it seems like he's trying to build a more of a respectful Green Bay. Hey, fix the audio policy. I don't know if it's probably going to take policy to come in and fix the audio his damn self on these interviews and with the reporters and shit like that. But yeah, and then change is good, Brandy. Change is good. I mean, you do something for a certain way for so long. Sometimes it's good to shake it up. Just like we was 4-3 so long. Okay. You feel me? Just like we was 4-3 so long. Went back to the 3-4. Now we back to the 4-3. Sometimes it's just change, Do I think more about teams will start copying Green Bay's quarterback formula? Absolutely. You already see Atlanta's doing it. That's number one. And you already see Tom Brady came out and said that's the way to do it. And hello, Tom Brady is going to be the man on the mic now. Okay. You got Drew Brees in the booth, Greg Olsen, certain type players like that, Tony Romo, but we have the GOAT there. So whatever he says got to kind of work. He said it helped him having Drew Bledsoe there. And that's going to be the new wave, man. That's going to be the new wave, the Packer way. Also, the Packer way might be guys just loading up our receiver like we do. And, I just want to know how it's going to work out when all these contracts come up with all these receivers. But they've done nothing to this level that we could pay them something chunky. So we'll just see how that works out. Take a hit. I can't find my lighter. I was looking for it. Can't find my damn lighter. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, I don't want to get the hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'll be forgetting I had this motherfucker sometime, boy. I better use it. I lose these before I use them, bro. And babies got me this, so I got to make sure I put use to this. Shout out to Zane. Blake 22 in the building. What's up? Hold up. This thing hit, boy. All right. Shout out to Blake 22. Yeah, it's good seeing Goot going for speed. Yeah, Ted Thompson didn't care about speed as much. Yes, we had some very slow lineups. We talking about Alan Lazard, ain't enough blocking in the world. Geronimo Allison. Who else we didn't have, bro? Slow as hell. This is one more. Wait. Geronimo Allison. Who's the other guy came over for a little bit for like whatever, bro? Who is that? My mind's shooting a blank. Hey, Clint Stoner in the building too, man. I guess I ought to take a hit for you too, just for your namesake. Zane, got to get speed nowadays. Every team is getting younger and faster. Absolutely. And look, we might be the youngest and the fastest, bro. For real. Our guys are burners. Bo Melton 4-3. You feel me? Christian Watson 4-3. Like, come on. Just them two. And then you got guys who are more not track speed, but even though Reed played ran track too, but just football speed. Jaden Reed, football speed. Bo Melton, football speed. And like bro, like I said, I ain't trying to guarantee nothing. We done got up on here with other subjects, mainly the defense. Oh yeah, this year is it. It's gonna be the change. But man, if we could just see how we ended last year, and if we could just see how everybody's coming in working hard, if we could just see how Jeff Hafley is challenging Matt LaFleur instead of saying, hey, I'm your DC. Nah, he's challenging Matt. So, that's really gonna help. Seems the Packers give their GMs every last bit of saying a roster and plan. Then look at Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. 9 day, absolutely. Absolutely. We've gone over this argument. And I always say, you know what? Just because of the uniqueness that we're the only sport in history and just that's ran how it's ran, we'll just keep it like that. We've already proven we can win. But sometimes, of course, there's going to be certain situations with owners where they could just override, veto whatever they want. But sometimes they get in their own way. How many times have y'all heard Jerry Jones needs to get a GM? That's been going on for a while, and it's not for no reason. You're the owner. Sit the fuck back. Pay somebody to do it. This ain't the 90s no more. You ain't got Jimmy Johnson. You ain't got all that over there no more, bro. It's different times, and that's the thing. Brandy just mentioned change, right? Dallas ain't changed. They ain't changed for damn 30 years. We continue to change. So, again, it is great. And it is a great time to be a Packers fan. Yep, Alan Lazard was one of those. White Jesus. I loved White Jesus. Touchdown Jesus. Yeah, I loved Jake. Yeah, for sure. Wait, no. Yeah, Jake Kumerow. Clint Stoner seems like there's more receivers to pick now compared to years past. Kind of, right? Kind of seems that way, right? I wish I knew like the percentages of like positional, like, transitions and all stuff like that. But it do seem like it's just a shitload of receivers running out there. I mean, I know it's kind of selfish for us to say that, Clint Stoner, because we got 5, 6, 7 wide receivers, but it does kind of seem that way. Receivers all over the place than they used to be. But again, maybe there is a change into the guard and people just don't know. Just like we were just talking about receiving trios. Like, nobody's really asking anymore who's the number 1 wide receiver in the league. They're not. Where's those lists at? All we seeing is top wide receiving cores. Why? Because it's more than just one guy. You got to have them complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it was another one. Sammy, who the hell did we grab? Something with a J it's something with a J for some reason that I'm thinking of. Who was this guy we got? For like a year, it was kind of like the Sammy deal. Who the fuck is that? Whatever. Who? Yeah. Look. If it come to me tomorrow, I do it. Who the hell is he? Yeah, Brandy, we get wide receivers paid to other places. Also crazy. Absolutely. Shout out to my boy Joe, man, North of Cali. Yeah, for sure. Like, hey, you come from here, when you go somewhere else, hey, go and get a bag. Yeah, we didn't gave a few of our receivers bags, on the way out too. Maybe even when they shouldn't have. Von Lee should have kept Kumerow. Aaron Rodgers was a big fan of him. And then, yeah, why not? All we'd seen was the motherfucker scoring touchdowns and he was looking like a baby Jordy Nelson. It's like every time I look up, I'm like, damn, Kumerow just scoring and doing something. I think he had a good little preseason showing at one point, and that's how everybody's like, oh, who's this guy? Then he even came in and did stuff in the regular season. So never know. Joe, we may have more talent at wide receiver now than a few years ago. Definitely. Even when Devontae was there, it was like Devontae, and then again, Lazard, great blocking, but Devontae, right? And I don't even know who else. And then aging Cobby came back. Like, it just wasn't gonna work like that. Wasn't gonna work. We just had to change it up. Not Abadir's. I want to say he came from who did? Oh. Funches. Devin Funches, slow ass. That's who I'm talking about. We have Funches. Fun. Yeah, he was another one of them slow wide receivers. Lord, that was bothering me. I'm like, I got to figure out who this motherfucker is. Dave Neoff, I still believe we have the most versatile receiving core in the NFL. I mean, I'm not even trying to be a homer or selfish, but I think so too, for real. I really do. I really do. Zane Strong, Clint, we had wide receivers, but now we got wide receivers that all could become special, unlike the past. Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. You got different people, different Chad Johnson, PFF, CBS, whoever's doing these are all picking out a separate player. Some pick Jaden Reed, some pick Wicks, some pick Christian Watson. Some say Romeo's a sleeper. Like, bro, like we got a, bro, listen. That's why I was mad that they gave Chicago #1. What? What are you guys talking about? What is that? Come on. Yeah, the wide receiver you're thinking of make the roster. Okay, yeah, no. So we got him. Funches, Devin Funches. Amari Rogers, no. See, yeah, man, that Funches was bothering me. I'm like, who the hell was that? Joe, sharp has to be in the Hall of Fame. My favorite wide receiver growing up. Made me play wide receiver growing up and continue to college ball. Wish I had his speed. Yeah, I mean, I just heard Sterling was just everything you could look for in a wide receiver or wide receiver #1. You know, that was Favre's, one of his early first boys. Y'all remember Robert Brooks too? But yeah, hey, Sterling, man, just the career got cut short, man. But Packer great. Brandy, Raiders signed Adams and Nelson. Punks, absolutely. Raiders kind of, we kind of got to deal with them. You guys see, right? What else? I want to say they got somebody else from us, but whatever. But the whole NFC North is always first in line whenever one of our players get released. And then look, the Jets. They just like to get our quarterbacks. They just like to. I guess they see the green and think we have something in common. And just say, oh, let's go get their Hall of Fame quarterback. Like they did it twice, bro. And then both times, kind of funky business going on, I don't know. Niehoff, I know the tight end from New England was a flop. Bennett, his mind wasn't right. Something was going on with his head. I don't know. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. And then I love Allison. A great catch in the back of the end zone. That game where we came back against Chicago. But boy, oh boy. Hey, Geronimo got to go. Clint agrees. Zane, haven't seen a group like this since 2010. Yeah, that's basically all I can say. And it is crazy how I was just about to be like, I've never seen it, but then it was 2010. But then that shows how time flies. That was 2010 the last time we had some shit like that. So it's been a while. So that's why we're like, what is going on? Hey, we ain't new to this. We true to this. Zane Funches never took a snap with the pack. He opted out because COVID. It would have been fun to see. Nah, bro. He didn't. He must have played preseason though, right? I'm thinking about somebody else then. I thought Funches played at least. No, it was somebody else we got, bro. Not Sammy. Whatever, bro. We'll figure it out. I'll do a little more research. I'll have it for you guys. Joe, the flag football game has the new wide receivers coming into the NFL ready ball. You're right. The flag football game is more advanced, and like again, you could throw kids in there way early before a lot of the moms and stuff like that. Oh, I don't want them getting hit, man. Some of these kids play flag until high school, and then they could start playing. But yeah, Brandy got to make some wide receiver moves after this Love contract. It's about time for Dubs and Watson. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. But I'm just gonna enjoy the time. We got all of them. I don't know if they're gonna try to trade just because I don't know what they're gonna do because again, it's gonna be an issue at some point. They got to pay all these people, But I ain't want to put my brain there right now. But yeah, they it's time to be But again, at this point, I don't know if we could. Somebody gonna break the bank for one of them? You know, somebody gonna break the bank for one of them? I think we could get them on a decent deal. I really do. Joe Abadares is wide receiver from Washington. Okay, okay. Dave Geronimo did make some big plays. Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. Funches play. Yes, no, I remember seeing him play, bro. That's what I'm saying. I have a visual of it. That's why I was gonna just go do some I was gonna do some research. Winfield, oh yeah, no. Yeah. So I'm really thinking it's Funches. Joe Funches got cut. But did he ever play? Hey, Carlos Baldwin, what's the word, bro? How you doing? Right on time, absolutely. Hey, and look, we're gonna end it with you, Carlos. We got to get up out of here. And I was watching Packers highlights, and I pop up. Hey, I appreciate you coming through to say what's up, bro. For real, I appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, I hope everybody, hit the like button. Not you guys. I know you guys do and did, but everybody watching the replay gang, please hit the like button for your boy. But shout out to Carlos Baldwin. Thanks for coming through. Angry Casual Fan, reading Dubs down there somewhere. Just throw it up, love. That's what I'm saying. For sure. Shout out to Angry Casual Fan. Bunches played preseason. Okay. I knew I seen a visual, and as I'm watching, I'm like, this motherfucker's slow. I knew I seen a visual of it. But yeah, I'll still go do a little more of my due diligence for that. Greek commentary, brother. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget to hit the like button. Obviously, he means great, but shit, Greek yogurt sounds good about now. But shout out to John Bannon. And yeah, we getting up out of here. We will see you tomorrow. Busy day for me today, so I gotta bounce. But shout out to John Bannon, Carlos Baldwin. Thanks for coming through, bro. Good to see you. Shout out to Angry Casual Fan. Caught us again too. Shout out to Joe, Northern Cali, my favorite, Brandy Lewis, Knee Hoff. Shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to my boy, of course, Zane Strong, Mahalo, Clint Stoner coming through. Turtles, hey, coming through. Turtles been, hey, y'all watch out for Turtles, man. He been bringing it. If I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Von Lee. Von Lee come through. Clint Stoner. Blake 22. John Bain and Milto. Zane. Brandy, thanks to, all the mods, man. Y'all make this miscellaneous too. Replay gang. Everybody hit the like button on the replay. And we getting out of here. See y'all tomorrow.